You're standing at a bus stop when a carjacked SUV runs a red light and hits you. The driver crashes the stolen car into you and other innocent people, then steals another car and does it again. Multiple victims, massive damage, lives destroyed. Who pays? The criminal is judgment-proof, facing life in prison with no assets to pay damages. The car wasn't used with permission, so the permissive use doctrine bars claims against the vehicle owner. Without UIM coverage, your own insurer won't cover your injuries from an uninsured driver. This isn't hypothetical. It happened on March 27th, 2025, right here in Las Vegas. Let me tell you exactly how this nightmare unfolded.
Red Rock Injury Law, Las Vegas. Rock! Solid recovery! Solid recovery! Rock! Red Rock!
Aerion Warmsley started his rampage in Aliante Casino at around 4 a.m. when he murdered a 23-year-old victim. You know how you think casinos are safe with all that security? Well, this shows you you're never really safe anywhere. Warmsley grabbed a stolen Mercedes-Benz and left Aliante Casino. He drove that thing like a maniac until he crashed it later that morning near Spring Mountain Road and Procyon Street. Think about it, this guy just committed murder and he's basically driving around Las Vegas in a stolen car. But here's where it gets really scary for regular people like us. Warmsley ditched the crashed Mercedes and walked into an auto repair shop in Chinatown. There, he approached a woman who was just going about her day and had no idea what was coming. Warmsley pulled a gun on her through her car window and basically said, "Get out of the car." She later told reporters, "He pulled a gun on my head through the window and told me to get out of the bleeping car." She responded, "Please just don't hurt me." Can you imagine? You're just at an auto shop and suddenly you're staring down a gun barrel. So now he's got our gray Mercedes SUV. This is around 5 a.m. and the guy's already on a rampage. Police start chasing him, and honestly, what happens next is like something out of a movie. Warmsley's flying down the road in this stolen SUV when he crashes right into a bus stop at Boulder Highway and Tropicana Avenue.
Been a major crash at Tropicana and Boulder Highway. Like really in the intersection, it hit the bus stop. I think there was people there.
Two people were just standing there waiting for the bus. One person got a brain bleed and multiple fractures. The other person also got multiple fractures. But get this, Warmsley doesn't stop. He leaves those injured people behind and walks to a Burger King drive-thru. There's a woman who just dropped off her kids and wanted to grab some breakfast. Normal mom stuff, right? Wrong place, wrong time. Warmsley shows up with a gun and takes her Kia. At least she was smart enough to let dispatchers know that her cell phone was in the car so they could track Warmsley. Now the police are chasing this guy in the Kia, and he's going over 105 miles an hour on Boulder Highway. The police air unit is basically screaming into their radios with urgent commands to stop him because they know this guy will keep hurting people. Warmsley loses control of the Kia, but he doesn't give up. No way. He forces his way into another car and takes the people inside hostage. The dispatch call was terrifying. He carjacked a vehicle. The hostage is inside. We now have a victim inside the car. Picture being in your car when some random criminal jumps in your backseat with a gun. Police finally stopped this madness with a pit maneuver near Boulder Highway and Sahara Avenue. They had officers from North Las Vegas Metro, Henderson Police, and even the FBI involved. The helicopter footage showed Warmsley hitting 107 miles per hour, driving on the wrong side of the road, almost causing more crashes. It was pure chaos. When they finally arrested Warmsley, the criminal justice system worked perfectly. Murder charges, carjacking charges, the whole thing. But here's the catch. For all this criminal accountability, the civil recovery system leaves victims stranded. None of these victims have a civil path to recovery outside of the Victims of Crime program because Warmsley is judgment-proof and the stolen vehicle owners aren't liable. The woman at the bus stop with the brain bleed, her medical bills are probably in the hundreds of thousands. The guy with multiple fractures, he might never work again. The woman who lost her SUV and probably has PTSD? The woman whose Kia was carjacked, well, her car got totaled. The hostage family, they may need therapy for years. Justice served in criminal court, but what about the victim's financial devastation? Because when you dig into the insurance implications of this case, you realize this could happen to anyone. This isn't just about one crazy criminal. It's about a gap in protection that exists for every single driver in Nevada. You know what's scary? We have tons of uninsured drivers here, and criminals don't carry insurance either. Nevada law requires insurers to offer UIM coverage equal to your bodily injury limits, and you must waive it in writing to decline. Locate your auto insurance declarations page and find the lines for uninsured motorist bodily injury and underinsured motorist bodily injury. If they're missing or rejected in writing, you have no backstop. In scenarios like Warmsley's spree, only UIM policies can cover medical bills, lost wages, and trauma costs. Don't gamble with your financial future. Secure UIM coverage today. Have you checked your UIM limits? Let me know in the comments.